So, as we discussed, whenever every time we receive clock at this input, means whenever this switch is pressed, this counter value increments by 1. Again, second clock received, value of accumulator increments by again 1. So as soon as this accumulator becomes equal to preset, this done bit becomes high. And on this done bit, you can perform any action that you want to do. So up counter, C up gives square wave output. And when accumulator becomes equal to preset, this done bit becomes high, as you can see, like this. And when reset button is pressed, this done becomes low again. So this is similar to down counter also. Okay. So here so as you can see, this is down counter, okay, and this is similar to up counter. Only the difference is the accumulator value here the accumulator value is more and the preset value is less, means it's vice versa. Okay, so if preset is 10 and accumulator is 100, okay, so starting value is 100. Every time this preset, so every time this turns on, accumulator value will decrement by 1. So here the rising staircase is there in case of up counter. In case of down counter, the falling staircase will be there. Initial value will be 100 and it will decrement by 1, it will decrement by 1, it will decrement by 1. And when this accumulator becomes equal to preset, this CD, this done bit becomes high. This done bit becomes high. Okay. So rest of the things are same like your up counter in case of down counter. Only difference is accumulator value is high and preset value is low. So when accumulator decrements by 1, 1, 1 every time and it becomes equal to preset, then this down counter done bit becomes high. So again for resetting it, again reset is there. Okay, so like this, getting? So this is your down counter. So in down counter, again two outputs are there. CD, it is also a square wave like your C up. CD is there like square wave output, and done bit means when the accumulator value decrements every time by 1, it becomes equal to preset, then done bit becomes high. Onto that done bit, you will again, you can perform any action. You can turn on lights, you can turn on motor, you can turn off motor, everything. So that is your counter, down counter. So up counter, down counter, there are 2 bits are there. Okay, so this is your down counter. Now let us move to the next instruction, that is the data handling instructions are there. In data handling instruction, suppose the first data handling instruction is move. This instruction is very much similar to your assembly instruction move, where the source and the destination is mentioned. If the source is, if you say F5:0 and your destination is N7 destination 3. So what this instruction suggests, that this is a move instruction. Data is being moved from source to destination, where source is F stands for file and number for file is 5. Number for file is 5:0. That means file number 5, word number 0. From this location, data is moved, means it is cutted and then pasted over here. Okay. N stands for integer. Integer file number is 7 and data is moved to the file number, word number 3. So this source data is moved to this destination. So this is a move instruction. Okay. So whenever you are moving data from internal memory location to internal memory location, another memory location, then this move instruction is used. This instruction is exactly similar to your assembly instruction move. Okay. So this is a move instruction. Getting any doubt over here? You can ask me in the chat box if some. Next, we are moving to the logical instruction. Logical instruction, we know that ANDing, ORing, XORing, NOR. So these are the logical instructions are there. Okay. So you know that first of all, AND instruction if you take. AND means what? The multiplication of two binary bits. That is your AND. Okay. In AND, you know that there are two inputs are there. A input is there, B input is there. Okay. So source A is there, then source B is there, and destination C is there. You can say C or any value. Okay. So as you can see, if source is from N7:0, source B is say suppose from N:1, then destination is N7:2 is there. So if suppose here binary data is there, say suppose 1000. Okay. Here the second binary data 1101 is there. So ANDing of these two data will take place and the result is generated. That result will be stored in the destination file, that is N7:2. So it is very simple. Okay. So it is like that. So this is the ANDing instruction. So logically the operations can be performed. So if suppose if we take one more example, likewise say I am giving here the example. Okay. So if suppose in A binary data like this is there. Okay. In destination location binary data like this is there, then result ANDing obviously 0 1 1 0, sorry, ANDing is there now. So like this 1 0 0 0. So this is there in A, this is there in B, and the result will be this. So see whether there any doubt. So ANDing of these two data will be there. ANDing of two data will be there, and then result will be stored here in destination. Getting? It is very simple. It is very simple. That and then the source A, source B. So two sources are there and one destination is there in case of AND instruction. Okay. So it is very simple. Now, if you go for OR instruction, next logical instruction is OR instruction. So again, it is similar to the AND instruction. See, it is similar to AND instruction. So source A is there, source B is there, destination C is there. It is not case always that you are using N7 file. You can use F5, then I6, then N7, whatever. Source destination is in your hand. You can put whatever location. Destination location is also in your hand. You can put whatever location you want. Okay, but there must be two source and one destination is there in case of OR and instruction. Okay, and you know the answer, correct? You know the answer, whatever there in case of C. We are writing over here. A, if A is equal to, we will take same example. B is also, say suppose same, 0 1 1 0 1 0 0. Then the result C will be 1 1 1 1 0 0 1 1. Actually, the carry is generated 1 because of this nibble carry. It will go here, then 1 plus 1 1 carry 1, correct? It is not addition, it is orange. So this is okay. So this is our instruction. Then the next instruction is the not instruction. So not instruction. Okay. Now in not instruction, obviously in not instruction we'll want only one source, correct? So only one source is there and that is complemented. Okay, if suppose A is there, then the result will be 0 1 1 0 0 1 0 0. So this A will be complemented and it will be result will be stored in C, or you can say in B also. Okay, so in not instruction one source is there and one destination is there. Okay, so this is the not instruction. Then one more instruction is there. One more instruction is there, that is the clear instruction is there. Okay, so obviously in clear there is no requirement of source. We will require only destination. Only destination is required. You have to give the location, which location you want to clear. So that is your clear instruction. Okay, so we have studied the AND instruction, OR instruction, NOT instruction, and then the clear instruction. Okay, so these are the logical instructions. Okay, again one more instruction is there, that is the compare instruction. UQ instruction is there. This is the compare instruction. Okay, in compare instruction, one source will be there, that is n7:0, say suppose, and then n7:5, say suppose. Okay, so these two, one source A will be there, source B will be there. Then EQ instruction will do the comparison of these two data. If suppose n7:0 is greater, then result will be generated likewise. Okay, if say suppose n7:5 is more, then that type of output will be generated. Okay, so likewise the results will be there. Let us say suppose draw like this. So multiple outputs will be there. It is on you which output you will choose. See, I am drawing multiple outputs. Like here, we are having two outputs in case of counter. In case of counter, we are having two outputs. Similarly, here multiple outputs are there for this EQV instruction. So one output will be there that A is not equal to B. This is one type of output. A is equal to B. This is second type of output. A is greater than B. A is less than B. Correct? A is greater than equal to B. A is less than equal to B. So in compare instruction, we are having like this six type of output. A is equal to B, A not equal to B, A greater than B, A less than B, A greater than equal to B, A less than equal to B. So this equate instruction gives this six type of output. Whatever output you will want, you can choose that output from this outputs. These number of outputs are there. These outputs you can choose anyone. Okay, so that is your compare instruction or the equating instruction. Compare and equate, both instructions are same. So these are the logical instructions are there. Okay, so this is it for our today's lecture. If you are having any doubt, you can turn on the mic or you can ask the question. So we have set up counter, down counter. Okay, the waveforms of counter, correct? Up counter, down counter waveforms are same. Up counter, down counter waveforms are same. Just the difference is this accumulator value here, the rising staircase is there in case of up counter, and in down counter the wave will be, accumulator wave will be down falling like this. Correct? So this accumulator in case of down counter will be like this. And then we have studied the data handling move instruction, which is very simple, similar to the assembly instruction move is there. Then we saw the logical instruction. First instruction was AND. So two sources are there, source A, B, one destination. For OR also it is same. It is performing directly ANDing and ORing what we say logical operations. Then we saw the NOT, only source and destination is there. Then clear instruction, only destination is there. क्लिअर मध्ये फक्त डेस्टिनेशन असणार, तुम्हाला जो डेटा क्लिअर करायचा त्याचा ऍड्रेस टाकायचा, that data will be cleared. Then we saw the equate, that is compare instruction. It has six output: A is equal to B, A not equal to B, A greater than B, A less than B, A greater than equal to B, less than equal to B. Likewise, six outputs are there. So this is it in our today's lecture, and we can join the next lecture and we'll actually start